Hello and welcome to the Disciplanner tutorial. This short video will show you how to get started using Disciplanner's tracker page. The tracker page allows you to add exercises, set weekly commitments, and record the time you've spent practicing. In this tutorial, we'll set up a tracker page for a hypothetical user, Tom. Tom wants to make sure he runs often, goes to the gym, and spends an hour a day practicing his Italian. He also wants to limit his television watching and keep track of how much time he plays tennis. First, we'll cover each part of the tracker page. On the left side are your exercises. In this section, you can add new exercises and modify your daily commitments to them. Exercises are anything you want to practice often. They can be running, weightlifting, house cleaning, Spanish language study, or even math homework. Exercises can also be positive or negative. A positive exercise is any activity that you want to commit time to. Piano practice would be a positive exercise. A negative exercise is something you want to limit your time doing. This would be an activity like watching television or playing video games. In the middle section is the week bar, and below that is the repetitions log area. In Disciplanner, repetitions are just a daily note of your practice and for how many minutes. You add new repetitions by selecting an exercise and dragging it over to the date that you did work for it. Finally, on the right side of the page are your targets. These are just the total weekly commitments that you have made for each exercise and totals of the time you've completed for the week. First, let's create an exercise for tennis. We'll do this by editing the default exercise that's created when our account's added. Edit the exercise and enter a new name. Click the Save button when you're done. Next, we'll add exercises for running, going to the gym, and watching television. Since these are all popular, we can add them from a list of pre-built exercises. To do this, click the Add button, click the Add Popular tab, and select the exercises. Click the Add Exercises button when you're done. All popular exercises have a default commitment of 30 minutes per day. Let's update television to something more lenient. Finally, we'll add an exercise for Italian language study. Since this is less common, we'll have to create our own. Add the exercise name, commitment, and a short description. Click the Add button when you're done. Now that all the exercises are set up, let's add a few repetitions. On Monday, Tom went to the gym and did a 4-mile run. To add a new entry, drag the exercise over to the date strip. After that, add a note on what was done and for how many minutes. Let's do that for running as well. On Tuesday, Tom spent an hour practicing Italian, so let's add a repetition for that too. Finally, make sure to click the Save button after adding everything. For each following day, you can enter additional repetitions, and at the end of the week, you can see how well you've done. The Targets section will show you how close you are to your committed time. It will also show you how many consecutive days you've practiced to help keep you motivated. And that's it. Hopefully this tutorial helped give you a brief overview of Disciplanner. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to contact@disciplanner.com.